Cannabidiol, short for CBD, and tetrahydrocannabinol, also known as THC, are two of the most common components of the cannabis sativa plant. So they both play a role in the functions of our endocannabinoid system, and they both have similarities and striking differences that can affect our bodies. So with that said, the lack of understanding regarding the differences between these two creates some misconceptions about how CBD products can affect your body. So in this video, we'll talk about the differences between CBD and THC and their potential risks and benefits. What's up, y'all, and welcome to the Envious Organics YouTube channel. My name is Jeremy, and this channel is dedicated to producing educational content about CBD and other health-related topics. However, I'd like to remind you that this video is not a substitute for professional medical advice. This video is meant for educational and entertainment purposes only. So CBD products are derived from cannabinoid extracts found in hemp plants, and there are over 100 cannabinoids that can be extracted from the plant. But the most prevalent compounds are CBD and THC. Both CBD and THC interact with the endocannabinoid system temporarily. The endocannabinoid system, or ECS, is a biological system of receptors and neurotransmitters. It's responsible for promoting homeostasis, or harmony, of our bodily functions. To learn more about ECS, check out our video about how the endocannabinoid system works. Anyway, both CBD and THC can affect our appetite, mood, sleep, pain sensation, immune system, and memory. They both also have a very similar chemical structure. CBD and THC have the same molecular formula and mass, but there's one big difference that makes their regular usage very different. While CBD and THC's chemical structures are almost identical, there is one significant difference that affects their regular usage. THC contains a circular ring in its structure, while CBD contains a hydroxyl group. This slight difference in the structure means that both compounds behave very differently inside of our bodies. THC binds with the CB1 receptors in the brain, giving off psychoactive effects such as sedation, euphoria, or just the sense of being high. On the other hand, CBD rarely binds with the CB1 receptors in the brain. This effect allows us to take advantage of the health benefits found in the THC compound without all the psychedelic effects. So in other words, CBD does not get you high, but you can still get the health benefits that THC offers. Hey look, if you're getting value with the video so far, please don't hesitate to give us a like to support the channel. We appreciate you. So anyway, to explain the differences, let's do a deeper dive into CB1 receptors. Think of CB1 receptors as something like a dormant receptor that only activates upon interaction with specific neurotransmitters. The CB1 receptor can be affected by a neurotransmitter called anandamide, also known as the bliss molecule. In typical cases, anandamide is released through rigorous exercises such as just going to the gym and weightlifting, doing cardio, yoga, even meditation. This then activates the CB1 receptors and generates the feeling of pleasure, motivation, and feeding behavior. It can also sometimes give that runner's high, a feeling akin to a sense of joy or bliss. Those who experience this may exercise more just to chase that euphoria. So going back to the main topic, due to THC's molecular structure being similar to anandamide, it can also activate the CB1 receptors, causing you to feel high. On the other hand, CBD has a different structure that makes it unfit to activate the high receptors. It does, however, bind to other receptors in your cannabinoid system, which can affect you in different ways. But here's an even more interesting finding. According to the study published by the Public Library of Science, CBD can turn off the CB1 receptors and make it so that THC cannot activate the receptor. The study assumes that you take both THC and CBD simultaneously, which is usually the case with most CBD products. So let me give you an example of this. So let's just say hypothetically you consume a substance that contains 30% THC and 1% CBD. Doing so will make you feel high. The reason for this is that THC will bind to your CB1 receptors with very little interference from CBD. But what happens if you consume a substance that contains 30% THC and about 15% CBD? You guessed it right. it will make you feel less high because those CBD will inhibit THC from activating your CB1 receptors. So in layman's terms, CBD decreases how high you feel when ingesting both substances. In the world of biology, this is called allosteric inhibition. So kind of like to break it down even simpler, just think of CBD as the sober sibling. You got one sibling that likes to turn up and have a good time, and you got the other sibling that just like to be cool and just stay chill and just know how to have a good time without all the extra. But together they create a perfect balance within each other. So with all this information being said, we want to flex a little bit about our company. Together with our partners, Envious Organics incorporates a proprietary process enabling us to produce THC-free products. I left the link in the description below if you're interested in what we have to offer. So you might be asking, what's the point in knowing the difference between CBD and THC? Well, it has a lot to do with the legality of its usage. So just to give you a brief history, the 2018 Farm Bill provided a distinction between marijuana and hemp. Essentially, the main difference is that hemp contains very high levels of CBD and low levels of THC. Cannabis plants with more than 0.3% THC on a dry weight basis are considered marijuana and therefore illegal as of today. As I mentioned earlier, THC can cause euphoric effects that can potentially cause addiction when consumed in high doses. On the other hand, CBD doesn't cause such an effect, making it a viable option for everyday usage. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, check out our video about CBD's legality. Although CBD and THC can often offer similar benefits, their practical usage may differ. The main reason for this is the psychoactive effect associated with being high brought by THC. This effect makes THC not viable for daily consumption at high dosage. On the other hand, CBD can be applied daily and even with a fairly high dosage because it's not psychoactive. So with that said, CBD may be able to help you with the following. It may be able to help alleviate discomfort, help with symptoms of psychosis, anxiety. It could help you cope with symptoms of depression, creating a more happy mood support. It can also help you with a more balanced state of mind, and it may even help you get better sleep. On the other hand, THC is not at all recommended for intake unless prescribed by a doctor. Some of the instances it is used for is the following. It can help you with nausea caused by cancer treatment, appetite caused by cancer treatment, can help you with tremors, and even glaucoma. Again, THC intake is only advisable when a physician deems it necessary. So just because it may be able to help with the problems I mentioned earlier, it doesn't mean you should be taking in THC. And I also want to mention that much of the research about CBD and THC is still in the early stages. But there is some evidence showing these substances can be used to alleviate the symptoms and illnesses mentioned earlier. Since we covered quite a bit in this video, let me give you a quick comparison rundown about CBD and THC's similarities and differences. Overall, THC can affect your endocannabinoid system temporarily, can make you feel high. It's not allowed for public market consumption if it exceeds 0.3% THC concentration. It's not recommended at a high dosage, and it may help you with nausea or appetite problems caused by cancer treatment, tremors, or glaucoma. And so CBD can also affect your endocannabinoid system temporarily. It doesn't get you high, and it can cause a decrease in the euphoric, aka high sensation caused by THC. Is tolerable even at a high dosage. It can help ease discomfort caused by muscle spasms and inflammation, and it also can provide a more healthy, balanced state of mind. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about the similarities and differences between CBD and THC. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the like, and also make sure you click on that bell icon so you can get more CBD related content in the nearby future. See y'all soon, family. Peace.